Hello interlopers, welcome to today's video. I am going to show you how to find your very own crashed exotic ship in No Man's Sky. I've been meaning to make a video on this and I have been reluctant to because it is such a tedious and time-consuming thing to do. And before I made the video, I wanted to make sure that my method worked, as well as show you guys the do's and don'ts of successfully finding your own S-Class exotic ship. Not only does this method get you your own crashed exotic, but you'll be able to pick the planet that it spawns on. So disclaimer, you have to be out of your goddamn mind to even try to attempt this, as it takes a long time to find one. But after doing this multiple times, I've been able to spawn one within 1 hour, 2 hours, and 3 hours. Yes, it is tedious, but again, it can be very useful since finding an exotic in the wild can take hundreds of hours unless you're using the No Man's Sky coordinates exchange. So let's get started and see how this process works. To begin with, we need to head to the space station and visit the cartographer merchant. Here we are going to exchange specific charts and look for the one that says emergency cartographic data. Okay, so we need to buy all of them. In fact, you may even need to re-up and go to another space station and buy some more depending on how the No Man's Sky gods are feeling that day. As you can see, I'm already stocked up on charts in my inventory here. Let me just head over to my ship. But yeah, very important to have as many as you can because it can use up a whole stack, and I believe it's 40. Yeah, so here we go. Once we have our charts though, it is time to pick out our planet. So if you have an awesome planet that you already like, we could use that one, but really to increase your chances, you're gonna have to look for a planet in a T3 economy system, okay? So you're going to head to the galaxy map and find any system whose economy is listed as advanced, affluent, booming, flourishing, high supply, opulent, prosperous, or wealthy. Those are the T3 economy stats, okay? And we do this because the systems have a higher rate of spawning exotic ships, which is what we're after, okay? T1 and T2 systems will take longer, but it should work so long as you're in a system that at least has an economy. Because I did find one I think was in a T2 system. Anyway, once you have chosen your planet, we are going to find a podcast or an audiobook because this is going to take a long time, and honestly, like, you're going to need something to distract yourself. Anyway, we're not going to land on our preferred planet. We're going to land on like a neighboring planet, so I'm on one here, and we're just going to hop into our ship. And instead of taking off into space, we're going to open up these maps. Okay, so there's 5 of them that you're gonna do, and I'll explain what I mean, why you need to do 5 first. Let's have a look here. So now we're gonna fly out into space so we can get a good view of all of the locations that we just unlocked. Your location should be pinned for a crashed freighter, an abandoned building, an observatory, and 2 distress signals. We are going to pick one of the locations marked as distress signal. Any one of them will do. Line it up with the marker on your ship and pulse there. It should autopilot you directly to the location of the crashed ship. What we're looking for is a crashed ship with no NPC, okay? So don't land your ship until you can confirm that there is no NPC at the crashed ship location. Alright, so if you see one, then you need to fly to the other pinned distressed beacon on that same planet, okay? Once you've confirmed that you are at a crash site without an NPC, you're gonna land. In this case, it's really hard for me because I have this new stupid ship that doesn't land. Anyway, you're gonna land next to it and you're going to interact. Oh my god, you're gonna interact with the crash ship. Okay, so here we go. Do not buy it, do not exchange it, simply exit from the menu and you should see a message that says destination reached. At this point, you can head to your ship and pulse out and into space, okay? Next, we are going to find and land on our planet of choice. Okay, so this is going to spawn a chart on that planet only. See, we have them all on that planet. We just want this last one here to show up on the planet of choice. In this case, we have a beautiful purple planet that I found earlier this week. I'll post the coordinates for you guys later. Let's see. Yes, we're gonna land on this planet, and once we land here, you're gonna get out of your ship and basically hop back in, just like we did on the other planet. Okay, this tells the game that you want everything to spawn on this planet. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Woo, see ya. All right, yeah, so we're gonna get back in our ship here, and we're not gonna fly off into space. We're gonna open up another one of those maps, those planetary charts, and then we are gonna go out into space. Yeah, so line that up with your ship and pulse to that new location. And if you get there and it's your coveted exotic ship, then obviously place down a base computer and name it something cool, and it's yours. If not, then you are going to interact with the crash ship that is there. The crash ship that nobody wants. It is there. But yeah, as you can see, there is no NPC there. And it is on our planet of choice. Go ahead and interact with that ship. Do not buy it. Do not exchange it. Destination reach is what you should see on your screen. You're gonna hop back into your ship and immediately go into your menu, plot a course, and well guys, that's pretty much it. You do this over and over until you get a freaking nosebleed or you find the damn ship. This was honestly such a grind. It's barely even worth it for most players, but if you're a long-time player like me, it really is nice to have your own crash ship with your base and your name on it, you know. So I'm not going to play this whole video here, but I sped up like a big chunk of it so you can see the time and energy it takes to do this. But here's a couple of things that gave me trouble. The planetary chart if the planetary chart takes you to a crash ship that is next to a trade outpost, you won't be able to interact with it. You'll have to just continue the process, like open up a new map, and it will take you back to that same ship and you can continue on. Also, once you get to 45 to 50 maps that you've plotted, you might want to restart your game. It gets a little buggy. Other than that, if you can get it down to 45 seconds per chart, like from interacting with the chart, going into space, going back down, finding the ship, you know, you do that 100 times, you know, that's only 45 minutes without breaks, of course. And it's not guaranteed that it'll be 100 again. One time it took me 3 hours. So yeah, I did this so you don't have to, but now if you wanted to, you could. I want to thank you guys immensely for coming and checking out my channel. I'm new to making video game content, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I love this game. No Man's Sky is pretty fun. It can be whatever you want. Thank you so much, and make sure you hit that subscribe, like the video, share, comment, and yeah, if you have a better method, let me know in the comments how you do it.